Good afternoon, dear students. Students, already we have seen how to use formula of Tn, that is nth term. And in the previous class, we have learned how to find out a particular term by using this formula. Okay. Today, we are going to complete the same exercise, that is 3.2. Okay. And I will also give the formula of Sn. So let us start today's topic. So students, already we have solved few questions of this exercise. Today we are going to do question number 7, question number 9 and question number 10. Okay. So let us start with our question number 7. Students, see the question. The 11th term and 21st term of an AP are 16 and 29 respectively. This means your 11th term is 16 and 21st term is 29. Then find out the 41st term of this AP. Okay. Now see, first what we are going to do, we are going to write whatever is given to us. Okay. So let us see the solution of question number 7. Okay. See what is given to us. 11th term means what? T11. Okay, and your 11th term is what? 16. So write here 16. Then your 21st term is 29. So write here T21 is equal to 29. Okay, 11th term and 21st term, 16 and 29. So that is what we have written here. Then find out the 41st term. So 41st term means what? T41. That we had to find out. Okay, so this is about the question. Okay, now we have T11, we have T21, and we need to find out T41. So basically what you have to use the formula of Tn. So let us write the formula first. Okay, Tn is equal to A plus bracket n minus 1 into D. Okay, this is the formula. Now first we are going to replace this n by 11, then we will replace n by 21. Okay, so let us first replace n by 11. Okay, replace n by 11 here also. Now we don't know the value of a, and also we don't have the value of t. Now in the next step, you know the value of T11, that is 16. So replace T11 by 16 and keep other things as it is. Now in this case, you know 11 minus 1 gives you 10. So write here 10D. So you got 16 is equal to A plus 10D. Call this equation number 1. Okay. Now again use formula of Tn and replace n by 21. So you have formula of Tn, that is A plus n minus 1 into D. Now replace this n by what? 21. So you are going to get T21 is equal to A plus, replace n by 21. Now you have value of T21, that is 29. So write here. So T21 is what? 29 is equal to A plus. You know 21 minus 1 gives you 20, right? So you got 20 here. So 20D. All this equation number 2. Okay, so we have done 2 steps. Now you can see your equation number 1 and equation number 2 have 2 variables. One variable is A and second variable is T. So what you are going to do, you are going to solve equation 1 and equation 2 simultaneously. And if you want, you can do it by Cramer's rule, but that will be little difficult. Now let us solve this simultaneously. Now you can see both are A, so if you subtract, your A will get cancelled. Okay, so subtract your second one and first one equation. So subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So let us write here, subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. Okay, so from equation 2 means what? You are going to write your equation 2 first. That is 29 is equal to a plus 20d. Now write your equation number 1, that is 16 is equal to a plus 10d. Since you are subtracting, that means you have to change the sign. So all are negative because all were positive. Now you can cancel this a and minus a. Now let us subtract this. 9 minus 6 gives you 3. 2 minus 1 gives you 1 is equal to, and 20 minus 10 gives you 10d. Okay, so you are having 13 is equal to 10d, right? Now transfer this 10, so this 10 comes in the denominator. So what you got? 13 upon 10 is equal to d. And if you do 13 upon 10, you are going to get 1.3 here, because 10 means 1 point. So finally you are having value of d 1.3. Okay, now you want to find out the value of a. So for that purpose, put the value of d in your first equation, this one. Okay, so in place of d you are going to write 1.3. So therefore putting d is equal to 1.3 in equation number 1. Okay, so in this equation you are going to replace this d by 1.3. So write other things as it is. 16 is equal to a plus 10. Now in place of d you are going to write 1.3. So write here 10 into 1.3. Now let us simplify this. This is 16 is equal to a plus. Now if you multiply 10 into 1.3, you are going to get 13. Because 13 tens are 130, and you know 1 point is there, so 10 will go. So finally you are going to get 13. Now in the next step, transfer this 13 to left hand side, so that you are going to get 3 is equal to a. That means your a value is 3. Okay, so you have a value and d value, so you can easily find out your 41st term. Again you are going to use formula of Tn, that is a plus bracket n minus 1 into d. Now in this case you are going to replace n by what? 41. Okay, now you have a value, that is 3, and d value 1.3. Okay, let us simplify this. This is 3 plus 41 minus 1 gives you 40 into 1.3. First multiply this. So if you multiply 13 4 is 52. Okay, and 10 means 1 point, so only 52 you are going to get. So finally if you add 52 and 3, you are going to get 55. So in this way your 41st term is what? 55. So let us write our answer, that is 41st term is what? 55. Okay, so in this way we have completed question number 7. You can see the solution again. First thing is what? We have used formula of Tn twice, and first we have replaced n by 11, and next time we have replaced n by 21. So we got two equations, and after getting these two equations we have solved these two equations simultaneously to get the value of d and a. And in the next step again we have used the formula of Tn and replaced n by 41, and after solving we got t41 is equal to 55. Okay, so this is the basic step which we have done here. Now let us see question number 9. Okay, see the question number 9. In the natural numbers from 10 to 250, how many are divisible by 4? So this is very much similar to question number 6. Okay, you have to do the same process and see the solution first. In the natural number from 10 to 250, how many divisible by 4? So you know 10 is not divisible by 4, 11 is also not divisible by 4. So your numbers will start from 12, 16, 20 and so on. And the last number will be 250 is not divisible by 4. So your last number will be 248. Okay, because 249 cannot be divisible by 4. Okay, so let us see the solution. First, what you are going to write your sequence. So natural numbers from 10 to 250. Natural numbers from 10 to 250 which are divisible by 4 are, so your numbers are starting from 12, so 12, 16, 20. In this way your sequence will go, and your last number is what? 248. Okay, now already this is AP, right? Because each time your difference is 4, so this is AP, and your first term is what? 12, common difference is 4, and also last term, that is 248. Okay, and you want to find out how many terms are there, that is n. So you are going to use formula of Tn, that is a plus n minus 1 into d. Now put the values. Your Tn is 248, a is 12, plus n you don't know, d is 4. Let us simplify this. This is 248, 12 plus. Now multiply by 4 in this bracket, so this becomes 4n minus 4. Okay, so this is 248 is equal to, now 12 minus 4 you can do, that is 8. Okay, and keep 4n as it is. Now take this 8 to left hand side, so that it becomes 248 minus 8. Okay, now subtraction gives you 240, so this is 240 equals to 4n, n equals to 240 divided by 4. Okay, so 4 6 are 24, so 60. So finally you got n is equal to 60, and you can write your answer that there are 60 natural numbers from 10 to 250 which are divisible by 4. This is your final answer, divisible by 4. Okay, there are 60 natural numbers from 10 to 250 which are divisible by 4. Okay, so in this way we have completed question number 9. This is similar to your question number 6. Now let us see question number 10. Okay, see the question. In an AP, 17th term is 7 more than 10th term. Find the common difference. See what is given to you in an AP. Okay, in an AP you are given that 17th term means what? T17 is means what? Equal to 7 more. 7 more means plus 7. Okay, 7 more than its 10th term. 10th term means what? T10. Okay, so in this way we got this. 17th term is means equal to 7 more than means plus 7. 7 more than what? 10th term, so 10 T10. So you are given that T17 is equal to T10 plus 7. Okay, this is by given condition. By given condition, T17 is equal to T10 plus 7. Now you are going to use your formula of Tn twice and solve to get the value of D. Okay, so what is the formula? Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into D. Now in place of n you are going to write 17 first. Okay, so if you do this you are going to get T17 is equal to a plus 16D. Call this equation number 2, and this was your equation number 1. Again use Tn formula, that is a plus n minus 1 into D. Now in place of n you are going to write 10 here, so T10 equals to a plus 10 minus 1 into D. So this becomes a plus 9d. Okay, so T10 equals to a plus 9d. Now in the next step you are going to use your equation 1, 2 and 3. So from first, second and third. See, in first equation we have written T17 equals to T10 plus 7, and you are going to replace T17 and T10 by equation 2 and 3. Okay, so let me write first. See, first I am going to use equation 1 first, so that it becomes easier for you to understand. So your equation number 1 is this, right? Now use your equation number 2 here. So in place of T17 write a plus 16d. Okay, and now here use your equation 3. So in place of T10 you are going to write a plus 9d. Okay, so we have used equation 2 and 3. So from 2 and 3. Now let us simplify this. See, you can cancel this a with this a because both are positive. So if you transfer, it becomes negative and it will cancel. Now what is remaining? 16d. Take this 9d to left hand side. So if you do 16d minus 9d, you are going to get 7d. So 7d equals to 7. So that means d is equal to 7 upon 7. And you know 7 upon 7 gives you 1. Okay. So in this way you got d value 1. Okay. Okay, so in this way we have completed our second exercise, that is 3.2. Now let me write two formulae of Sn. Let us see the formula first. Sn is equal to n upon 2 bracket 2a plus bracket n minus 1 into d. Okay, this is your first formula. One more formula of Sn is there. Sn is equal to n upon 2 bracket first term plus last term. Okay, so you are going to have two formulae of Sn. Sn is equal to n upon 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and one more is there, that is Sn is equal to n upon 2 bracket first term plus last term. See, if you are having first term and last term and n, then you can use this formula. But if you have a and d, you are going to use this formula. Both are of same, that is Sn. And you know what is Sn? Sn is basically representing what? S means sum. So sum of what? N is there. So sum of n terms is denoted by Sn. Okay, so Sn is what? Sum of n terms, and remaining things you know. A first term, d common difference, n is what? Number of term, first term, last term. So all things you know. Only Sn means what? Sum of n terms. So suppose if S1 is there, that means sum of first term. S3 means sum of 3 terms, in this way. Okay, so students, you should know formula of Tn, formula of Sn. Okay, so in the next class we will start our next exercise. For today, that's it. Thank you.